purpose. It could be economic, it could be social, it could be cultural, it could be anything, and have agreed to own a joint organization to pursue that purpose. And so you find that it is voluntary. Any group of people who have common interests from wherever can just decide to come together and say, we want to form a cooperative society for a common purpose. Of course, that will be run according to what we call cooperative principles. It is open to everybody. There is no special qualification. Of course, there could be age qualification. You have to be a minor. You have to be an adult to form a cooperative society. But once the people agree, they also agree the terms on which the society will be managed. So it's one organization that is really very flexible according to what the people who form it want. But of course, subject to some guideline, some direction by government at one level or the other. Maybe we should stop there and say you want to go further into the setup and some of the benefits of cooperative that do not seem to be well understood by the public.
Okay, let's go there. I want to hear that. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. You know, I was just saying that the cooperative business model is an engine for entrepreneurial development. Today, many entrepreneurs, many business owners have several challenges, among which are one, inability to raise funds, to raise capital to run their businesses. Two, lack of adequate management capacity. These two issues are so crucial to the success of any organization. And the cooperative will come to the rescue of those who are in need of this, who want to solve these challenges. Let's take the first one.
Okay.
Ability to raise money. We have just said that a cooperative society is a voluntary association of people, which means they can jointly raise money. They can jointly contribute money to fund a project. Meaning that what an individual cannot raise, the joint ownership of society will raise money, which can even be given to people in turns, like you have the Osusu model, you know, in those days. So money, raising capital becomes easier with a cooperative society, not only because they will raise money, but because the members of the society will have different connections, different other resources that they can bring to bear. Now, talk about capacity building. Do you know that if you have a corporate society, there could be an engineer, there could be an accountant, there could be a marketer, all sorts of professions can be in that corporate society. By the main fact of having different professionals in that corporate society means that you have different knowledge, different experience that will come to bear on the management of the corporate society. So in terms of capacity, you don't lack it. So the challenge really is how to get people together who agree, you know, to come together to form a cooperative society. But of course, there are some rules that have to apply.
Be applied. Okay.
For that society to work well.
Before we get to the rules, I want to talk about, or I want you to talk to me about some of the use cases you've seen for cooperatives. What are some of the use cases you've seen for cooperatives?
Some of the
use cases, you know, some things you've seen cooperatives be used for.
Okay, all right. Let's start with the very common ones. A lot of company cooperative, you have cooperative society, very common among employees of different companies, especially the big companies and government organizations, government ministries. You find them into several cooperatives.
Okay.
For instance, a cooperative that I know in a company, this cooperative society mobilized money from the members, bought a land in Lekki, built houses for members of the cooperative, borrowed money from the bank, over $1 billion, to build the house, and then requested members of the cooperative to pay gradually using their housing allowance and all that. And today you have what we call cooperative villa. Cooperative villa, which is built by the cooperative society. Beyond that, beyond mopping up money to do big projects like an estate, where members will benefit from, a corporate society can, I have also known a corporate society that have come up during Christmas time to buy a lot of foodstuff, rice, granatory and all that, and say to their members, at reduced prices, discounted prices for them to use. But today, what we expect to see, or what we are beginning to see, is entrepreneurial cooperative of people who come together to set up a business. So they can contribute money to set up a business, and then sometimes these members will even buy the product of the business. They will be the marketers of the business. They will be the consumers. And when that is done, they benefit and the economy benefits too.
I see. Okay. Why do you think so many people are very interested in cooperatives? I was going to say that there seems to be a growing interest, but I think the interest has always been there. What factors do you think are responsible for why people are very interested in cooperatives? Do you even think that people are very interested in cooperatives? I think let's start there.
I think that the interest is growing, but not enough.
Okay.
Not enough, perhaps because I know the benefits of cooperative.
Okay.
But in my view, the growing interest is essentially because of sourcing revenue to do business. But that's not the only benefit. But a lot of people, the public, believe that a cooperative is essentially to assist with money. You do your contribution and you're able to get loan at reduced stress. So people move into cooperative essentially for the purpose of funding one project or the other. It can even be to fund appliances they have, to buy a car, to do all sorts of things. That is the driving force for the people, in my view. But it shouldn't be only that, because there are more benefits than just securing money, for the cooperative. When a cooperative is standing strong, that cooperative has the ability to negotiate on behalf of the members, the strength of the numbers that they have. But the other part of pooling knowledge, pooling expertise together, doesn't seem to be resonating very well with people yet. And that is an area I'm interested in. When you come together as entrepreneurs in a cooperative arrangement, you also put your expertise together, your knowledge together for the interest of the business, and like I said, and the interest of society.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's lack of education.
Okay.
A lot of people don't even know how cooperative run. It's lack of education.
Okay.
For instance, in Lagos State, 2018 or so, the Lagos State set up the Lagos Cooperative College. That's COCO, that's the acronym. Lagos Cooperative College. I think Lagos State government felt that there was inadequate awareness also of how cooperative run. And then they set up that college. I think, if I'm not so sure, they graduated, maybe the first set earlier this year, and not too long ago, they graduated the first set from that cooperative college. They also do capacity building, training. So the awareness is not so much because people don't seem to understand how it works. And cooperative is something a little different from just setting up a company. But there are some rules that you need to follow. And then some controls, some approvals that need to be gotten from the government.
I see. Okay.
This program, let me just say that this program is a good one if it is only to even raise awareness of the benefit or the importance of cooperative, not just to individuals alone, to the economy, to businesses and what have you.
I see. Lagos, if you have questions, now is a good time to ask because I'm going to let Joshua go before 5:27. Actually, at 5:25, I'm going to let Joshua go. So we've got some time for you to call in with your questions for Joshua about cooperatives, how they work, if you want to get involved, etc., etc. But before I go to Lagos, Joshua, very, very quickly, because Lagos is already calling, very, very quickly, how are cooperatives regulated? You just mentioned the Lagos body, but how are they regulated in general?
Yes, the cooperative is in the concurrent legislative list.
Okay.
And so that means that the federal government and the state government will regulate cooperative. So there is at the federal level, there's a director of cooperatives, and you actually have the Federal School of Cooperatives that has been set up some years before the Lagos State version came in 2018. Now you have that federal, then you have at the state level, some states have Ministry of Cooperative, some states have Ministry of Commerce, and whatever it is, the regulation of cooperatives is both federal and state. But essentially, multi-purpose cooperative that is set for different purposes, are usually, or in most cases, regulated by various states that have cooperative unit, cooperative department. It may not be a full-fledged ministry, but there's a cooperative unit. You have the Federal Cooperative College in Ibadan. You have it in Kaduna, for instance. Before the Lagos State government signed into law the Lagos State Cooperative College in 2018. Now, Lagos State government, for instance, registered cooperative societies are required to contribute 1% of their profit to Lagos State Directorate of Cooperatives as audit and supervision fees. Now, the audit and supervision of cooperative societies are done by a director of cooperative, the ministry. There's some regulation. The bylaws or the rules that govern the members, they are called bylaws, like a constitution or whatever.
Because that's what I was going to ask next. I was going to ask about corporate, about what corporate governance looks like inside a cooperative.
Yes, so there is a bylaw that will be prepared by members of the cooperative.
Okay.
That bylaw must show that the cooperative principles are embedded in it. Now, what are the cooperative principles? The cooperative principles include democracy, that the cooperatives must be run democratically. No one person will be in charge. Voluntary and open membership, no restriction, voluntary. Then participation, autonomy and independence, and a concern for the community. So this bylaw will indicate how it will run, who will be in charge of what, and it will be sent to the director of cooperative, who will look at it, and when satisfied, will okay it before it becomes operational. So as a matter of fact, cooperatives have a rule book, which is a bylaw that guides them, and then they are audited. They are subject to the control of the director of cooperative with the Ministry of Commerce, and industry.
I see.
So that's how they are organized, that's how they are governed. So and because the audit is also compulsory, I remember a particular case of a cooperative that didn't have any audit for 2 years. That was a major issue. The executive of the cooperative were going to be sanctioned for not having the audits. But of course, they managed to do that and they got away with it.
Okay. All right, Lagos, now you can call 0700-993-993, 01465-7190. These are the numbers you can call, join the conversation, ask your questions to Joshua, who's right here with me in the studio. WhatsApp is available as well. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. Hello, thank you for calling us.
Hello.
Sandra. Yes.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Very well. My name is Altine, calling from Ikeja.
Welcome, Altine. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Joshua, thank you very much. I want to find out, because I am in a cooperative, and then there was one time we wanted our papers, because before they approve any AGM, they have to sign all your papers and the rest. And then one of the directors or one of the officials delayed our paper because, as far as she's concerned, we didn't bribe her enough. And our cooperative leaders came to yes, they are terrible there. Let me tell you, they are terrible in Lagos State. They are. I'll say they are. She delayed our people. We're finding out from our executives what is happening. When she said, we gave her so amount, she's not collecting until she has so amount. I said, what is it? So when the AGM finally came, we took it up with her. We said, why didn't you? In fact, she didn't even come. She sent her subordinate, and we told him, we said, we are very, very unhappy with her because she delayed our people. We couldn't have our AGM until they gave her a particular amount. Why should we give her? Is she not being paid for her job? So that is what we go through. So I want to find out, is this statutory? Apart from that 1% that we pay so many other things. Oh, well, is this statutory to give a particular officer in charge, director of cooperatives, some amount of money? And then even if you give him 10 naira, he say no, he wants 30 naira.
Altine, thank you so much for calling with that question. Joshua, I'm going to take a quick break, Joshua. I'll take a very quick break. When we come back, we're going to have 2 minutes for you to answer the question from Altine. Of course, you don't represent the government. You are, somebody who's doing his own consulting, but I'm sure you've got answers for a question like that. We've got 2 minutes to address it when we return from this break. Lagos, if you just tuned in, hello. You're listening to Balogun and Broad on Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info. I've got the CEO of Beckley Consulting Limited here with me. He's a board member of Ayetutu Investment Company. It's a financial cooperative. His name is Joshua Ogwimi, and he's been talking to me about how exactly cooperatives work, what the benefits of joining one are. I hoped we would have time to find out how to differentiate between a good, solid cooperative and an unstable one or a scam one. But it looks like we're not going to have the time to get into it. But let's take this break. When we come back, he'll answer that question that came in a few seconds ago from Altine. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. Don't go away.
News, talk, and sports. I don't believe this. The Magistrates Court in Ibuse Meta, Lagos has ordered.
On the last ceiling, we're going to talk about the idea of women as breadwinners. It's a conversation we started over 2 weeks ago.
When I collect my salary, my husband will lock me in the house and make sure I submit to the whole money.
Your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Ring-a-ding-ding-a-ling. Listen up, ladies and germs, because I've got great news for you. Now, are you a rapper, singer, or are you just creative in your own way? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then guess what? You can be the lucky winner of 1 million naira. And I know what you're thinking. Where is the money? Show me the money. Well, that's what I'm about to do. All you gotta do is use the Cool Sound by Cool FM on TikTok and Instagram. Click on the arrow sign below to duet the video, or simply just use the sound. Unmute your microphone, record a video of yourself freestyling to the sound, upload your video on TikTok or Instagram using the hashtag CoolSoundCheck and the hashtag CoolFM969. Did you hear that? You can't afford to get it wrong. Hashtag CoolSoundCheck. It's that simple. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Follow at Cool FM Nigeria on TikTok and join the hashtag CoolSoundCheck Challenge right about now. Top 10 entries will be shortlisted, and the entry with the highest likes stands a chance to win. Want me to say it again? 1 million naira. What's more, you also get an all-expense paid recording session, free airplay, and an exclusive interview with your superstar cast of presenters. Entries close on the 18th day of November, so what are you waiting for? Vroom, vroom. Jump on it and show us what you got. Can you spit on the microphone? Well, here's your chance to prove it, and also win yourself some cool cash while you're at it. Remember, you gotta use the hashtag CoolSoundCheck, powered by Cool FM. What are you waiting for? Do the thing already.
Okay, you're listening to Nigeria Info 99.3. Joshua is my guest. Joshua, back to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. That question, really, I sympathize with the lady. It's part of the general issues we have in our country. It ought not to be that. You know, a lot of government functionaries, not just in the cooperative, have these issues of expecting gratification to do what they are paid to do. I sympathize with her, but I can confirm that it's not the usual practice. That is not how it should be. The fees that are payable are official. They give you receipt for them, like the 1% I talked about. But this one of not signing paper and giving money before signing paper is not correct. It's not normal, and it's not the practice, and shouldn't be the practice.
Okay.
Actually.
All right. Okay, Joshua. So I have a question, but I've got just 30 seconds. I wonder if it's possible to very briefly answer how one can differentiate between a good, solid cooperative and an unstable cooperative or a scam. Is there a short answer to that?
Yeah, very quickly, look at the bylaws, the bylaws of the cooperatives, and look at how well they comply with the bylaws. Do they hold their AGM regularly? Once they have bylaws that you can identify with, that the regulations are good and they are fine, and then they follow or they comply with what they have said they will do. They hold their AGM and they audit their account regularly. Then you can conclude fairly that is a good cooperative.
Okay. Lagos, don't go away because I've got money to give away to a few lucky listeners who are still here when we come back from this break. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. You're listening to Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info. I've been speaking with the CEO of Beckley Consulting Limited, a board member of Ayetutu Investment Company, the financial cooperative, Joshua Ogbimi. Thank you so much for talking to me on Balogun and Broad today, sir.
It's a pleasure.
Lagos, let's take that break. When we come back, 15K up for grabs for at least 3 lucky people. I could do 30K maybe. I don't know. It's Christmas. It's the season of giving. So I'm going to give money to whoever is still here when we come back from this break. You can find me on social media, by the way, S. Ezekwesili. Those are my handles online. Don't go away.
This is an infomercial.
He floated into the post and flies it up. We may have just seen the best player of World Cup 2018, Kylian Mbappe.
The biggest sporting event returns. 32 teams from the 5 continental confederations will slug it out for football's grand prize in the first ever World Cup to be held in the Arab world. Join every match day from November 20th to December 18th as we cover all the action of the 2022 FIFA World Cup live and exclusive on your #1 station for talk, Nigeria Info. The FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 on Nigeria Info. It's live football just the way you like it.
We'll see you in Qatar 2022.
You summon the oracle now. Greetings, my king. How can the oracle serve you?
You will tell me the secret to your power. How did that keke move without a driver?
My secret is the power of 5G.
Tell me more about the power of 5G.
With hyper-fast internet speeds, low to zero lag and buffering, multiple connections and quality data sharing, 5G will give you amazing things like remote surgeries, self-driving vehicles, instant file downloads, smart homes. 5G's amazing technology will change the way we experience life and the internet. Get ready to encounter the incredible. And remember, no be juju, now MTN 5G.
To everything there is a season. Make we yarn, make we reason. Before this generation, there was a Lagos free of mind-numbing traffic. A Lagos where when it rains, the floods weren't so tragic. A Lagos that worked for all, not a few. Aha! The time for a new Lagos is upon us. We realize Lagos is supposed to be more. More than the everyday traffic, robbery, thuggery, insecurity on every axis. People levied with unfair taxes. Enough is enough. Farabale, Funshombo. We are on a quest to take back our city. A clear pathway to a better Lagos beckons. The time is now. I am Lagos. We are Lagos. We can be more. Vote Funsho Doherty of the ADC for Lagos State Governor.
This is football's biggest season. Welcome to the ultimate game on the planet. Qatar 2022 is here for every fan and every home from 20 November.
This is absolutely wonderful.
Get the DSTV HD decoder, dish, plus 1 month DSTV compact subscription for only 14,900 naira to enjoy all 64 matches of Qatar 2022 live in high definition, plus commentary in local languages only on Supersport. Here for every home in Nigeria.
The Institute of Directors Nigeria invite all directors and leaders of organizations to the 2022 Annual Directors Conference. Honorable Minister of Aviation, Professor Charles Soludo, Executive Governor of Anambra State, Chairman of Occasion, His Royal Majesty Igwe Nemeka Achebe, Keynote Speaker, Miss Amina Mohammed, Deputy Secretary General, United Nations, and a host of distinguished speakers. Chief host, Dr. Mrs. E.J. Jidema, the President and Chairman of Governing Council, IOD Nigeria. Date is Thursday 24th and Friday 25th November 2022. Time 10 a.m. daily at the Eco Hotels and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos. For registration and sponsorship, please call 0802-636-5747 or visit www.iodnigeria.org.
My people are hello. Now better levels are 34 Chacha new cars, 100 generators, 200 sewing machine, 1,000 rechargeable fan, and 1,000 upon 1,000 other price them day. Just dial star 611 hash to enter and win inside the Globe Festival of Joy promo. Buy up to 20,000 naira data. Your luck fish shine to win brand new house. If you cost the recharge or low data when cost from 500 naira go reach 10,000 naira every month, week, or every day. New or Charaka plus other fantabulous price them feel land your hand here. You say don't top bicycle they sleep. Make you dial star 611 hash now to enter and win. Terms and conditions there.
Unlimited.
If you love endless entertainment on the go, then Showmax was made just for you. Showmax is not a channel, it's a streaming app where you can enjoy the best international movies, live sports action, and intriguing drama series like Flawsome, anywhere, anytime. Follow four women as they face life's challenges. What brings them together is their sisterhood. Don't miss this powerful series, Flawsome. Subscribe now from 1,200 naira a month. Sign up at Showmax.com.
Hello, prospective educators. Are you a current school leaver trying to get admission into the university without success? Do you have love for the classroom and nurturing young minds? Do you have a first degree and wish to have an education qualification? Are you planning to set up a crèche and preschool? Are you thinking of how best to lead and manage people in educational institutions or agencies? Are you a current teacher without a TRCN license or certification? Corona College of Education's got you covered. Registration for the Professional Diploma in Education (PDE), Nigerian Certificate in Education (NCE), Professional Diploma in Early Childhood Care and Education, Advanced Diploma in Educational Leadership and Management is ongoing. For details, call 080-6935-6362 or 081-622-50548. You can also visit us at 25 Association Avenue, Ilupeju by Obanikoro Bus Stop, Lagos. Corona College of Education, raising a new breed of teachers.
Better don land o! Close Up toothpaste don carry the senior brother of Awoof enter town. When you buy 140 grams Close Up, you go get free 25 grams Close Up complete fresh protection with no extra cost. That is to say, for every 140 grams Close Up red toothpaste wey you buy, free 25 grams Close Up complete fresh protection dey there for you. Make una rush am as e dey hot before e finish. Close Up, stay fresh and protected.
Yakata.
Thank God it's Yakata.
The biggest sale of the year, Konga Yakata, is here again. From 11th November to 12th December, you will enjoy amazing discounts on a wide range of products, including exclusive flight deals, payment options, logistics, and lots more. Genuine products are cheaper at Konga, the e-commerce group you trust.
Madam Ninja, are you closing for the day or you're going out?
I am closing, oh. Fifi, how are you?
Fine, Big Mommy. Why are you closing?
I feel sick. I have called Big Joe to come take me home.
Big Mommy, is your head paining you?
Yes.
Do you have a fever?
My body is hot and I have pains all over my body.
Hey, you may have gotten COVID-19, oh.
Not me. Where did I get it from?
But our teacher said if you have body pains, headache...
We know what your teacher said. Let's allow Big Mommy go to the hospital and run some tests first.
I really don't have that kind of time to waste.
Our teacher said COVID-19 test is easy to take. You will be done in no time, so you can go home and rest.
Big Joe is here.
Big Mommy, Uncle Big Joe Sabi Rodo, make you follow who know road.
Hi, my name is Dr. Chinonso Egemba, the Aproko doctor. If you feel sick, go to the nearest health facility around you to go get tested, and please follow who know road.
There you are, riding in silence, both deep in thought. I bet you the driver thinks this ride should have cost more, and you, the passenger, you are sure you are overpaying. Never mind, let's just stay quiet. Or you can both download InDrive and agree on a fair price beforehand. InDrive, people driven. The InDrive online passenger transportation aggregator is not a taxi service. Find more information at www.indrive.com.
John on Cap's Nivea Men Shower Gel ready for his morning shower. Wow, he's out. He applies his body lotion all over him. He rolls deodorant on his underarms. Unbelievable. Sensational. He's got 48 hours protection from sweat and bacteria. The ladies love it. The guys admire him. Amazing. The Nivea Men Deep range with black carbon formula is a score. Nivea Men Deep Shower Gel body lotion and deodorant with black carbon formula. Get 48-hour deep moisturization from lotion and 48-hour deodorant protection from sweat and bacteria for deep clean feeling that lasts. Official sponsor of Real Madrid.
Everybody won't connect to something greater. Connect to the moment, the winning goal, to history. Una fit do am now. Watch the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 on Showmax Pro. Oh yeah now. Stream all 64 matches of the World Cup live from Super Sport on Showmax. Experience every game, anywhere, on up to 2 devices. It is available in HD and 4K also. Almost sign up now at showmax.com.
You stop at the mall with your last 8,000 naira to get some grocery. Then the lady at the cash point tells you that would be 7,500 naira, ma. Now you're wondering if 500 naira would be enough to get you home. With Uber Go, 400 naira will do. Enjoy affordable trips when next you're around Chevron, Lekki, and VI, all the way down to Yaba, Surulere, and Ikeja. Open the Uber app, select Uber Go, and choose MasterCard to save extra. Terms and conditions apply. Save more with Uber Go and MasterCard.
Beat Sakma with Jumia Black Friday. From November 4th till the 30th, you can get access to all those products you've had your eyes on all year at prices that will leave some change in your pocket. You also don't have to pay for delivery fees on thousands of products when you order above 1,999 naira. T's and C's apply.
This is football's biggest season. Welcome to the ultimate game on the planet. Qatar 2022 is here for every fan and every home from 20 November.
This is absolutely wonderful.
Get the DSTV HD decoder, dish, plus 1 month DSTV compact subscription for only 14,900 naira to enjoy all 64 matches of Qatar 2022 live in high definition, plus commentary in local languages only on Supersport. Here for every home in Niger.
My buddy, how you doing? You don't hear of Lucky Bet and all the bunge offers where they don't carry tanda bam. Oh, but you never hear it, Then go give you 600% welcome bonus plus 500% accumulator bonus when you sign up on top the website. It never finish show, then get the highest odd. Don't get fast payout to join. Listen, if one game cut your ticket, then go still pay you. If 2 games can't cut your ticket, they go give you bracket bonus. Not the dollar. Follow who no rodo. Sign up on top www.luckybet.nj. Lucky Bet. Get lucky. Get rich.
He floated into the post and flies it off. We may have just seen the best player of World Cup 2018, Kylian Mbappe.
The biggest sporting event returns. 32 teams from the 5 continental confederations will slug it out for football's grand prize and the first ever World Cup to be held in the Arab world. Join every match day from November 20th to December 18th as we cover all the action of the 2022 FIFA World Cup live and exclusive on your #1 station for talk, Nigeria Info. The FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 on Nigeria Info. It's live football just the way you like it.
We'll see you in Qatar 2022.
You are listening to your #1 station for talk.
Your #1 station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, Lagos. You're listening to Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Thank you for staying with us on that break. To reward you for staying with us, I've got 5,000 naira to give to at least 3 people who can tell me in 7 seconds things that start with any random letter I give to them. So, for instance, I give you the letter B. You give me the names of things, not words. You're not telling me words that start with the letter B. You're telling me things that start with the letter B. So, basketball, baby. Well, some people say baby is not a thing, but I'll permit it, book, boil. A boil is a thing. So see, I'm giving you things that start with the letter B, not words. So if you say bye-bye, bye-bye is not a thing. It's a word. I mean, they're all words, but bye bye is a gesture. It's not a thing. A thing is a noun. So I'm looking for nouns that start with the letter B. Huh? Okay. All right, let's go. 0700-993-993-993 01465-7190. We've got 3 minutes to do it. 7 seconds. That's all you get. That's enough time for you to get the money. Hello, how are you? What's your name?
My name is Gloria.
Gloria, have you won before?
Yes.
You've not won before. Good. Okay. You've got 7 seconds. 7 seconds to give me 5 things that start with the letter M. M for money. You can't say money. Okay?
Mango, monkey, money, matches, methodology, Margaret.
Your time is up, and you said money, and then you said a few other things that are not things. But thank you very much for calling and trying, Gloria. 99.3, hello.
Hello, Sandra.
How are you? What's your name?
I'm Jude, calling from Madagri Express.
Jude, have you won before?
No.
You've got 7 seconds to give me 5 words that start with the letter M.
Man, mango, money, machine, matches.
Okay, congratulations. You are my first winner. Yeah.
I don't know where to now.
Well done. Congrats.
I don't shop for the money.
You don't shop our money.
Yes,
Stay on the line. Stay on the line. Stay on the line.
I'm the most happiest person today.
Stay on the line. Let me get your number, okay?
No wahala.
Okay, what's your number? Uh-huh. What's your I didn't hear the last thing, oh my guy. What are the last digits of your number? 6092. What's your full name? Jude who? Kamalu Jude. All right, can you call the number again? Let's go over it one more time. 62 68 Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Kamalu Jude. We appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. Okay, let's see who's next. 99.3, hello.
Hello.
How are you? What's your name?
My name is
Chisom. Chisom, you don't sound like you want this money, oh. Should I be going?
No.
I should stay?
Yes.
Chisom, all right. Give me 5 words. 5 things. Sorry, not words. Things that start with the letter K.
Kangaroo, knife, keyboard, kitchen, king, key.
Okay, congratulations. You're my second winner. Woo, 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 woo. So, woo, 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 woo. Well done. Stay on the line. Let me get your number, all right?
Okay.
What's your number? 090 4650 Okay, what's your full name? Chikeze Chisom. All right. Chisom Chikeze, thank you very much and congratulations again. Goodbye. Let's try for one more person. We've got time to try for, okay, no, actually we don't have time to try for one more person because I have to pivot. Remember, it's still Balogun and Broad, and the final 15 minutes of Balogun and Broad is brought to you by our guests from Kodros. Kodros is here. I've got Olanike Olabode here. She is the managing director at Kodros. Kodros are insurance brokers, and they have a number of other offerings that they've been talking to us right here on the show every Wednesday from 5:45. Olanike, good to have you on the show. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Sandra.
Welcome. Good to have you in the studio.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thanks.
And I want to assume that you would run because I want to give the listeners context for the conversation.
In 2019, you were running mate to Atiku Abubakar. What did you learn then that you will not repeat this time?
Yes, when is the president coming out to address us?
There's a few things. One, I have a burden and a passion for young people.
The fact that you have elected a man does not mean then you begin to order him around. The president will do whatever is good for the country at any given time.
Mr. Adeshino, isn't the president responsible to the people?
What should the next president do to root out stakeholders who are complicit?
You fire those. Those that need to be fired are fired.
It's looking like a brand new Chelsea, attacking with so much fluidity. And what can you say about that, Martin? I know you follow Chelsea quite closely.
I live close to the Chelsea training ground. That's what you mean by that. I'm not a